Hi, everyone. This is Kim Reinecke, and I suffer from essential tremors. I am sharing my video on a live stream for you. It will also be included on my channel, My Life with Essential Tremors. This is an update. I haven't posted for quite a while, and that is due to the fact that I have been, I guess you would say, in my private place. I've had a very emotional month and a very bad month. I suffered from another seizure. That my mother had to see in person. And I don't know which was worse, having the seizure or the fact that she had to see it happen to me. They still haven't found any medications that have helped control any of my tremors. So I've had to live for the last year and a half, just getting progressively worse. And it took a huge toll out of me. And it's finally started to really show emotionally. I still have to use a cane when I'm walking. I cannot walk long distances, so I still don't get out of the house often, only to go to doctor's appointments. it has finally reached a point where I have seen 4 movement disorder specialists with no treatment and no help from them. I have been to Duke and Raleigh Neurology and seen the movement disorder specialists there. The last doctor that I saw there we recorded the visit because my mother could not take me that day. So my god sister drove in from Virginia and drove me the 3 hours to Raleigh for my visit. And the treatment that I received from that doctor was absolutely inappropriate and absurdly unkind. And it was obvious that he did not listen or even read my chart. I ended up having to file a formal complaint. It had upset me so badly. This is what we have to deal with. These doctors that dismiss us because they don't know enough about our disease. All they care about is if we have Parkinson's or MS. That's what they know. They don't know about DBS or focus ultrasound. Unless you are located close to a metropolis city like Nashville, Boston, Jacksonville, Florida, all of those larger cities. Raleigh is not one of them. Charlotte is the only area in our state that I am aware of that has any physicians that perform DBS or focus ultrasound. I've also had a chronic back issue since August that I initially thought was a bulging disc, but it I'm beginning to think it is part of my condition since it has been so chronic. I have been treated by my primary care since August with steroids, oral steroids, and intramuscular steroid injections. I've had 4 injections and 3 oral prescriptions of steroids. I'm now on another medication, which is a nerve block for my back. So I'm now on 4 medications for my tremors and 1 for my tremors and my back. I do have a great and a great blessing that the Mayo Clinic finally called me last month, and I have an appointment next week. So one of my wonderful friends is driving me to Jacksonville, Florida, so I can get evaluated. One thing I did find out about the Mayo Clinic is certain locations have a longer waiting list than others. Virginia, their location there, has a 2-year waiting list. So if you are trying to get into the Mayo Clinic to be seen, the one that's closest to you may not have a longer waiting list. You need to ask them. That's what I ended up having to do. And how I found out that Virginia's location had a 2-year waiting list. Jacksonville only had a 3-month waiting list. So just to give you an idea and a suggestion or advice, always check any other locations that may help you to be seen quicker. They have been very detailed with the information they have sent me. And I have been so blessed with the friends that I have that have volunteered to help me with my trip and finding a place to stay. I have a friend that works for a large hotel chain that was able to get me a room booked at the Mayo campus location and get me their friends and family discount. And I'm so thankful. My friends have been angels to me. It's been hard holding on this long. But when you have friends like this, it's helped tremendously. I apologize for my emotions. That's one thing that has really been overtaking my life. Losing control of your body is one thing, but losing control of your emotions as well has been so difficult. I've been a Jekyll and Hyde, and I have had outbursts for no reason where I have been screaming at the people that are closest to me for no reason. I throw things. I just get so uncontrollably angry. And that's not the person I am. And that's what scares me the most, is living the rest of my life like this. We've got to find more treatments and reach out and spread awareness of our disease. It's the number one movement disorder in the world. And you can add Parkinson's and MS together, and essential tremors is still the number one movement disorder. I don't understand that part of this, because nobody knows about this disease. Everyone knows about Parkinson's and MS, but no one knows about essential tremors. I was told by an acquaintance recently that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's 6 months ago. And when I responded to him regarding my disease and how it is similar symptoms as Parkinson's, I said the difference is that Parkinson's will eventually shorten your life, which is horrible. But with essential tremors, it doesn't shorten your life. but it makes you want it to. That's how bad it can get. And no one understands that unless you suffer from it. The doctors don't understand or care. Only the people that see you suffer and the ones that also suffer. We have to spread awareness. There's nothing else that we can do but that. Share this with everyone that you know. Share it and ask them to do the same. And I've told everyone in the past, I don't receive any compensation from anyone to post these videos. I do this for all of us that suffer from essential tremors, so we can spread awareness. That is all I want. That's all I pray for. And I apologize. The sun's gone down and I don't have enough lighting, but give me 1 minute and I'll see if I can get some light. Okay, that's better. Again, I just want to say thank you for following my story, for all of the likes and subscriptions. I just want to share my story for all of us. There's so many of us that suffer. And it's so hard to find people that you can talk to. I have a therapist and a neuropsychiatrist that I talk to, but the only ones that really understand are the people that suffer like me. And for those of you that watch that don't have ET, I really do appreciate you sharing and watching. That's the only way we can find answers, is to get more and more people to see this, see how we have to live and suffer. If you want more information regarding essential tremors, there is a wonderful foundation. It's the International Essential Tremor Foundation. And the website is www.essentialtremor.org. Again, it's www.essentialtremor.org. Visit that website. It gives you wonderful information. If you are suffering from the tremors, it gives you a list of movement disorder specialists all through the United States, and gives you research information and details regarding our disease. So visit that website as well. Please wish me luck at my appointment with Mayo. That is who I am putting every ounce of energy I have left in me into. I'm trusting them with my life. And hopefully they can give me a better life to live with. I really hope they can. Either way, I will continue to give you updates. It probably won't be for a little while. The valuations usually take 3 to 7 days at Mayo for this. So I'm not sure how long I will be there. Again, please just wish me luck and pray for everyone that suffers with essential tremors, that they can find relief and treatment as well. Thank you again. And please visit the website www.essentialtremor.org. Thank you again for watching and sharing my story. I will see you in a couple of weeks.